Cassis.
Yeah, man, we just watched Dion and them come back, man, on Baylor right now. Tie the game with a spectacular throw and catch by Shadir and Webster.
And we seeing big time players and big time moments come through in the clutch.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
That was hard.
Yeah, that was hard, man. That was hard.
No, with 2 seconds on the clock. The fuck.
Love that for them, man. That's gangster, man.
Never give up.
Yeah, man, that's gangster, man.
It ain't over till it's over, guys.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So, well, what's your look on your views on this race, man? With this presidential race coming up here?
Man, you know,
you ever been into politics and shit? You care about that shit?
I care about it because of the impact that it has on my life, and the world's life, future lives, and all that other shit.
Right,
like,
right.
At the end of the day, I mean, you know, that the politics, they gonna be what it be, and they gonna do what it do. So, my opinion and my judgment on it is like, you know, I just gotta politic what I'm doing. And politic, you know, the situations that I put myself in.
They just try to parlay it into a good situation for you, no matter what president, what governor.
Yeah, because you know I can't really put so much energy and thought into something that I don't have no control, can't change.
Right, one deep.
One deep.
Yeah, one deep. Yeah, I can dig that. And I mean, I kind of feel the same way, man. I know it's all a dog and pony show. I know one thing, man. These motherfuckers that do anybody like they doing Diddy and R. Kelly, like, man. They can do anybody because they own the machines that power the shit that run this country. Yeah. When they don't just own the Ford assembly line, they own the shit, the iron that's coming.
They own the land that's under
that motherfucking shit like that. So those people, they bend the laws and bend rules how they want to, man. They want to, like, everybody is subject to that. You know what I mean? And that's exactly why we were supposed to be having the rights to bear arms, because if they ever supposed to get too powerful, we supposed to be able to take arms, and because they work for the people. Yeah. And they got it like, well, we work for them. You know what I'm saying? Like the cops work for us, but they got it like we running for, like they chasing us and fucking with us. Like people, once you understand that like all this shit is supposed to be reversed, but they got it like shit, we work for their ass. You know, and it's fucked up, man, because nobody really cares, because for so many people it worked for them. And they don't want to change because they ain't worried about the people that ain't working for them. You know what I mean?
See, I can't really pronounce the word sovereign.
Sovereign citizen.
Man,
it's on the top of my head.
I had somebody giving me that game.
Yeah, I had a white boy breaking me off.
I was like, man,
you remember Hound Dog? Hound Dog. Remember Hound Dog on his Stevenson unit, old white boy Hound Dog. He used to tell me about that UCC we being arrested, and he'd be in that motherfucker just going down through there with.
So they move different. So I just encountered one not too long ago, a sovereign citizen. Yeah. And I got a kinfolk that's one. They only travel around with their passport.
And I one that was saying.
And the purpose of you ever ask why?
I'm not a driver.
No. I'm traveling. I'm not a part of y'all. Y'all rules and regulations don't apply to me. Right. I'm not a part of what y'all got going on.
So when the law asks them for their ID, they give their passport, which most people get a driver's license. Right. When you get your driver's license, it got your you got your license. It got your address. We are a corporation. It got your address on it.
Yeah.
When you get your passport, it don't have your address on it. So you represent yourself as an individual or a business.
Well, this is what I kind of heard. It's like once you sign up for a driver license, you subscribe to being a driver. So a driver is a person that get paid to drive, but you're not getting paid to drive. You're a citizen which can cross borders freely, which is in the Constitution, that I should be able to cross borders freely. That's from my understanding. When you subscribe to be a driver, you subscribe to their shit when you get a driver's license. But if you don't get a driver's license and use your passport, you're a traveler. You can travel. You should be able to travel. It's in the Constitution that all people should be able to travel freely over borders.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I might agree with that.
It's something to that. I'm not perfect on this shit, but when he was breaking it to me, and I'm remembering, and sometimes some of this shit, it makes sense. Like, I'm not a driver. A driver is a person who get paid to drive, a chauffeur, or who drive oxen, or somebody who drive cattle. I'm not a driver. I am traveling in my vehicle. I'm traveling, but it's some shit like that.
Yeah. But what's so crazy is like my partner, Big Fifth. I was young in the county. and he was trying to give me the game. And as he was running it to me, it was so crazy because it's like he had all the books and all the knowledge on it. But when he go to court, this nigga used to put on like a dirty jumpsuit, put peanut butter and shit all in his beard and shit. Yeah. And he used to act, he was doing a psych roll. And he was going in there as like part of his psych roll was when he go into the go to court and shit, he'd be mumbling. Yeah. So I'd be like, damn, bro, like, why you ain't applying this shit that you trying to teach me, bro? So it's like, I'm not finna be the poster boy for this shit that you preaching, because as I'm reading it, because you know I'm a sponge, bro. I'm gonna soak up all game and try to be knowledgeable on whatever makes sense. Make it make sense, man. It's the podcast, so we gonna make it make sense. That's right. But I was like, damn, bro, like from what you teaching me and you showing me,
you ain't doing the shit you doing.
Not only that, it was all offense. Yeah. So I was like, bro, if I run up here and run this spiel to these people, and they go to ask me this,
how can I?
Then what I? Yeah. He ain't had no conversation around the situation. He didn't give you all the ingredients.
He used the whole scope of things.
Like a motherfucker. And then I started seeing what niggas in the feds and shit was like getting mad at their lawyers or whatever and put liens on them. Right. Yeah. And shit, them old false liens and shit they was doing, them niggas was turning around getting their ass booked for playing them kind of games, bro. Yeah. Wow. Because you got to think how serious that is, bro. Like, I'm falsely putting a lien on you for your property, your cars, and all that old shit. So now you can't sell your car, you can't sell your property. All this is based on me just on some horseplay.
Yeah. Yeah, so they were bamming them for
I'm talking about bamming their ass.
See, the thing is, man, they created the monopoly game, and when like you go to sending in shit to these clerks and district attorneys asking for certain things, people they know. So like if you run this shit, man, you see somebody trying to get this far, you be like, man, knock that motherfucker down, man. He getting too far. Yeah. They'll knock you down, bro. Yeah. You know, even though what they're saying is right, but these hoes so blatant. They so blatant. They tell you right to your face, we ain't give you no reparations, man. Yeah, we did y'all the worst than any other motherfucker ever been in slavery. We gave these people shit. We gave you people, but we ain't gonna give y'all shit. They just blatantly do shit to us, man. They blatantly just do to us, man. And we don't fight back. It's kind of like, you know, you got a chick that like you so much, you like, fuck the homie. And she, man, lick the bottom of my shoe. And that bitch is like, she just want to be with you. And you like, bitch, what's going on? Like, she just really just want, that's how we look to them. Like, we the girl. Like, we just want to hold hands with y'all, sir. Just please, man, we done fed y'all intestines, nigga. We done fed y'all, raped y'all women and killed babies and shit. You still talking about holding hands with us, fam.
And then really, like, the mentality is like, if you know, you know. But once you go to exposing and trying to hip everybody on to this game, we're gonna shut you down. Yeah, if you know, you know. We're gonna knock you down, man.
Yeah. But don't try to rob. Don't ruin the party. We having fun. We having fun. Don't they sleep.
Hey man, we having a damn good time.
Yeah, you won't get your bitch ass on, but you go to trying to wake everybody up. We're gonna knock you down, bro. Cause we having a good time.
Yeah, that part.
We eating. I got 13 boats. You know what I'm saying, nigga? I got 15 bitches and 30. You know what I'm saying?
Generations of
I'm live. So you come here trying to fuck with that, man. Get your little money in. Get your bitch ass on though. Yeah, that's how they is, man. Them hoes, they blatantly with it, man. And like I say, man, I be wondering why nobody upset, but I be like, well, nobody see. Because
everybody see, but ain't nobody gonna say nothing.
Ain't nobody upset. They don't care. I watched an experiment on Instagram or Facebook. It was a professor. He walks into his class, set his shit down. He starts talking for about 5 minutes, to the the people, and he looks at one chick and he said, "Hey, get your stuff, pack it up, get out my lecture hall." She was looking confused, like what? The class looking all confused and shit. She was like, "What's wrong?" He's like, "Man, just get your stuff and get out. Just get out right now." And so she was like, "Man, really?" Like shit. So she just got her shit, walked out. So he continued to fucking lecture, right? About 6-7 minutes later in the video, the fool just say, hey man, you think I was wrong for putting her out? He was like, man, tell you the truth, yeah, man, everybody, what about you? She was like, yeah. He said, why you ain't say nothing? He said, why now one of y'all said nothing? That's what's wrong in America right here, man. Nobody don't say shit. You watch bad shit, nobody stand up for each other, man. That's like watching a buffalo watch the other one get 8, and they can go and kill the lions. They big enough to run, but they just sit and watch that boy, man. He was slow.
Yeah,
he wasn't fast. That's
he
how
wasn't fast.
He wasn't fast, but we can run over there and help on me.
Yeah.
Like we can go over there and knock them balls off like it's nothing. We done done it before. You know what I'm saying? But today we just ain't feeling him. We ain't gonna say shit. And that's the thing we got going on over here, man. You know what I'm saying? We watch, we kiki and ha when people, you know, of influence do shit, man. But when it's your turn, you want to scream, man. You gotta take that lick, bro. Because you knew what that motherfucker was. You knew he wasn't shit.
Or you want to modify
Yeah.
the way we choose to go about, like, the George Floyd stuff and stuff. Man, when we go to riding and all that other stuff, yeah, I don't be feeling tearing up the, you know,
Yeah,
shit
but that's how
in
we
the
got to get a
community
point
shit.
across
But
to you,
that's the only thing.
Yeah.
That's the only thing people understand.
It's violence.
Even in the game, bro. Like, you try to be respectable and treat a nigga and talk to a nigga with respect.
You gotta pop out of
They
there.
gonna take you as being friendly or some shit. They gonna run over you, bro.
How is it that other countries don't be going through the shit we be going through?
Oh, man.
They do. They don't.
And what are you talking about? In what aspect?
Let's say Dubai,
Okay.
to where they pay their citizens monthly for being citizens.
Because they on another system. This is a capitalistic system. They're not on the capitalistic system. You know what I mean? They don't more of a social.
They dictate.
They
got
dictator.
dictators.
They got a
So that's why I like certain shit that
But
we can do.
he benevolent. The man, he's a good leader. Like how Gaddafi was. They had all of it. They'll kill him.
Yeah.
If they got the power to squash you and you go to where, like how they doing Diddy right now, God.
Yeah.
He bucked them people, went to talking about suing Ciroc and all that shit for some that DeLorean shit. And them hoes I don't want to speak on that, but you know what I'm saying. You know, man, this shit is obvious. This shit they been doing is right in our face. We just don't do nothing. Like, they not hiding how we fuck over you. Like, nigga, we been fucking you forever, God. Like, this